which I've never been here before. It is like 20 minutes north of Jurien Bay, and I have been to Jurien, I haven't stayed there, just sort of passing through, going up north. But I just needed an escape from Perth. I've got something I've got to be back in Perth for next week, so I thought I was a little bit tired of going down south to the same old area, so yeah, come north to Sandy Cape. And I've got a camp spot which is supposed to be right on the beach, so I'm a little bit excited about that. I think it was $25 a night for this campground. There's no showers or anything. It is out in the sticks, it's drop toilets, and I think you have to take your own rubbish with you. But it is in a bay, so I'm kind of hoping that I might have some opportunity to take my stand-up board out. So yeah, let's go check out a new campground. There's some bins just here. That's handy. Okay, we're at campsite 81, so we've got to go right. Picked one that looked like it was a little bit on its own. Hopefully. $81 to $84. My goodness, look at that thing over there. Wow. Oh, this is us. Nice, look at that. Oh my gosh, this is a little bit amazing. It does look like there's a big thunderstorm coming in as well, which might be a bit cool. Anyway, let's go check out the beach. I've got a pathway to it right behind my van.
Forget
So before I came out here, I was actually at my bestie's house finishing off the kids' wall mural in their playroom, which was so much fun. I added a few other little things like a few ladybugs and a little willy wagtail and some little bees, and I finished off the dog, and yeah, the kids loved it. And once again, awesome just to hang out with the kids again and the rest of the fam. They're such an amazing little family unit. Anyway, they're on a rural property and they've got this massive rainwater tank. So whenever I'm there, I fill up my tanks under my sink with their rainwater because it just tastes, oh, it's heaven. I love rainwater. So anyway, I don't want to use all that rainwater for you know, showering and doing dishes and stuff. I want to keep that for drinking water. So I've actually just pulled down, I filled these tanks on my roof up. I did a house sit the other week for one of Mum's friends, and so because I was there and they had a hose, it's easy just to pull the hose up and fill the tanks up on the roof rather than lugging them up there. So I've actually just pulled one of those down, and I'm going to hook that up for my sink and just keep the rainwater separate for drinking water. Yeah. It's actually really blowy out there and there is rain coming in, so tomorrow it's going to be, there's supposed to be rain now, but there is going to be rain and quite a high wind tomorrow. But I'm here for 4 days, so Wednesday, Thursday should be pretty good in the morning, so I should be able to take the sup out in that little bay out there, which would be quite cool. Yeah, but I'm just gonna make myself a bit of a steak sandwich tonight now because I'm starving. I'm pretty tired because I didn't sleep well last night. I was up at 1 AM and I kind of just dozed till about 6. So, and I've done driving today and work, so yeah, I'm pretty wrecked, but yeah, I'm just gonna get a bit of a dinner in me and then an early night, I think. Now before I cook dinner, I am going to use my kick-ass grill, but I do want to let you guys know something. So I bought this grill 6 or 8 months ago maybe, yeah, about then, and I've noticed that in this section down here that some of the ceramic coating has started to come off. Now I don't know why that's happened. I do use this grill a fair bit, but I contacted Kick-Ass and I sent them a copy, or gave them my order number. They were amazing. They were so good. They got straight back to me. They actually had a bit of a backlog, so they sent an email to say, thanks very much for reaching out. I just want to let you know you're in my list. I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. Then they got back to me. I sent them a photo and a video. They said, no problem, we're going to send you out a new one. So they've posted that out. I haven't got it yet, but hopefully it's just the hot plate that they're replacing. They did say that, just because I hate waste and the rest of the compartments are completely fine. But yeah, so disappointing that that's happened, but I'm really glad, like super impressed with the customer service. So we'll see how the replacement goes.
Faces just stop and stare, catching no light. So I hold you close, no matter where you go. Through all the rain and snow, I'll be close behind. And I hold on, these threads won't come undone. If you're worn down, I'll carry you home. Holes in my shoes, walking in lines we drew. You said you're just passing through, and 6 years have gone. So I hold on, these threads won't come undone. If you hold down, I'll carry you.
I've just been sitting here getting in my feels. I've sort of edged in closer here, so hopefully the wind isn't disturbing the sound too much. You know, I've been feeling really stuck since spending like all of last year in Perth, and I think it's because it's that lack of seeing something new. I think the previous couple of years to that in van life for me, I think that's where my joy really comes out. Is it's not only being out in nature, but it's discovering new places. That it just gets me so excited. So I've just been running around these dunes, just all happy and excited, and then I've just found this little spot here to sit and be quiet. And there's a whole bunch of little swallows that they must have their homes in the limestone here, and they're just all flitting about around me. And I've just been listening to my music and singing along, because that's what I love to do. And I just thought, gosh, I used to do this as a teenager all the time. Like I would just sit down at the ocean, usually at Hillary's on the limestone wall, and I would just listen to usually Pearl Jam back then, but a bit of Ben Howard now. I've gone a bit more mellow. And I would just sit there and listen to my music and sing and be in my own little world. Still doing it. These birds, they're everywhere.
You said you're just passing through, and 6 years have gone. So I hold on, these threads won't come undone. If you hold down, I'll carry you. come undone if you're worn down. I'll carry you home. Clothes on my back, it's yours if it's all I have. I meant every word I said. I'll carry you home.
My God, I have never been surrounded by so many fish before. This is unbelievable. Well, I have thoroughly enjoyed my time here. I was a little bit worried to start with because I've come north of Perth during summer. I thought, oh, it's going to get really hot. But this area is known for to be really windy, and it has been quite windy, so I have decided not to take my sup out. There is a bay here, so you could take a board out, but just because it's been so windy, I'm not familiar with the waters here. I'm a little bit worried if I take my stand-up board out because it's a blow-up board that, it can drift a bit easier. So I just figured I would have to stay in a really small section of that bay. It just wasn't really worth my time. So yeah, but I've still really enjoyed it. Just going to sleep at night, I'm right under the Milky Way. The amount of stars is just next level because there's, the closest town is about 15 minutes away and there's not a lot of lights coming from there. So the stars have just been, I've had my star blanket, and then I've had the cool breeze at night coming through. I can hear the waves lapping on the shore. I have slept like a baby. It's just been so beautiful. And then I wake up in the morning and I can still got a bit of that cool breeze and I can hear the ocean, I can smell the ocean. I drop my back blind down and I've got this beautiful view of the sand dunes, and I've just loved it. It's been so peaceful and so amazing. It's been quite a quiet campground, with the exception of one person yesterday running their generator for hours. But, it's allowed. So that brings me to the point of what facts I need to tell you about this campground. And I'm sorry about the wind, the van's shaking, it's actually really blowy. So yes, generators are allowed here, dogs are allowed here. There are drop toilets, there is silage facilities at the entrance, and there's bins at the entrance. I've noticed that there's more caravans here than tent setups, and I think that's because it's really windy. So if you were to have a rooftop tent or just a tent on the ground, it's probably going to be a bit too blowy for you. Plus the fact that it's a gravel ground, so you're not going to be able to peg a tent into the ground. Although in saying that, some people have got awnings set up, so maybe if you hammer it in, I don't know. I didn't put my mat out, my camping mat out, because it was too windy. The drop toilets, they're drop toilets. There's not much I can say about those. They're all right. The site that I got is number 81. If you want this particular site, I love this site because I do have neighbours that are reasonably close, but it's still a little bit private. There's barbecue facilities right there. The toilets aren't too far away, but they're far enough away that I can't smell them. If you want a four-wheel drive experience, you can. So this is two-wheel drive accessible completely. It's no problem at all. If you want four-wheel drive, there is more four-wheel drive camping further up from where I am, and you can take your four-wheel drive onto the beach here as well. So I would never take Gypsy out on that beach. The sand is too soft. But yeah, you can. And while I know I talk a lot about it being windy here, but because the bay is there, you can still spend the day at the beach, because once you get into that little nook in the bay, you're sheltered from the wind, so it's generally always quite flat in there. A lot of people fishing, and obviously when I went for a swim I was surrounded by fish. And I know that Jurien is a fishing you know, a fishing town. So yeah, I think if you're into your fishing, then this is prime location. And sorry to anyone that comes up here and doesn't want me to give it away, but it is pretty popular here. Like, I'm here midweek, and where are we in? We're in mid-February, so yeah, it's obviously quite a popular spot because it's pretty packed out. Yeah, and it also has, I'm surprised, I've never seen it before, but there's a disabled parking or campsite. I'm pretty sure it's a campsite and it's not just a day spot. Could be wrong. But it looks like there's actually a cement pad so that you could park next to it and then put your wheelchair on the pad. And then that cement pad leads up to a toilet block. So, and it's right next to the beach as well. So you've got a path right next to the beach there. That is still sand though, I think. So that's inclusive. I've never seen that before. Yeah, the drones are allowed here, so I was able to take my drone up. I'm obviously quite conscious of other campers. I try not to get too close to other campsites when I've got the drone up. But yeah, I'm glad I took it out on the first day when it wasn't that windy, because it's been a challenge with poor Molly Meldrone. They've got the sand dunes here as well, so it'd be great for the kids if they want to, you know, go up and down on the sand dunes with the, you know, good old cardboard box. But yeah, Site 81 at Sandy Cape Campground, highly recommend.